Hello everyone, Dan Giles here and welcome to the very first of what hopefully will be many community-run Q&A videos. Now first off, I'd like to apologise to why this video is late, and that's because last week I was in hospital with severe vomiting, which was not very tasty at all. But anyway guys, I'm getting this video done for you today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully we'll answer any questions that any of you guys have. If you do have any more questions that weren't answered in this Q&A, pop them down to me in a message on Discord. I will put my Discord name into the description below and you can send me your questions there. Okay, let's have on to the first question. When do the runs start and how will you sort through who is coming? The runs will start when my guild, or I should say the people who are coming with me and helping me with this project, are comfortable with the tactics of Antorus normal. That is when we are aiming to start. So that'll be a good, maybe a good week or two, a good 2 or 3 weeks from this video's release date. Now that doesn't, how we're going to sort through is coming. It is going to be a first come first serve basis. I will be having a Google spreadsheet made. I'm going to make it very professional, hopefully very professional, and it's basically whoever signs up first gets that spot, and it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. Awesome for us that haven't got a guild that do end game raid. Is this going to be a regular thing? Smiley face, keep up the good work. I'm going to try and make it a regular thing. I really want it to be a regular thing. At least I'm going to try and do a raid once a week, or at least once every 2 weeks, depending on how many's free. Now, like I said, it's going to start off bumpy. It's going to start off not perfect, but once we start getting the flow of things, it'll start coming to us and we'll start getting more and more perfect with each week. That is how I want to do things. So about the community runs, will you be doing Mythic Plus dungeons, raids, and raids to help those that don't have much time? And are these runs for people to explore a little more in the story, since a lot of the story relies on the raid itself, and a chance for people to gear up their characters? Also, will we be doing PvP content in the future for people with the upcoming expansion? Now, this is where the whole boundary line lies, okay? Because there's a difference between the experiencing the story and experiencing the harder content. Because if you want to just experience the story also gets told in the LFR. Okay? So you can just experience it that way. But if you want to experience a raid group, and by raid group I mean between 10 and 30 people, maybe a good 15, 20 is what I'll be bringing. Similar eye levels, the tactics are a little bit challenging, but not too much. That is normal. That is the content we plan to start off with for these community raids. So we want to start people who don't normally get into a good raiding environment to have a chance to see what an actual good raiding environment looks like, an actual team looks like, so they can have a little bit of experience, a little bit of know-how on what they're actually going on about, and stuff like that. Now that was probably not explained perfectly, but I hope you get what I'm saying there. A good question to cover in your Q&A is, how many people can you take at a time, and handling waitlists, depending on how many you want to join. Waitlist is, like I said, that answered in the first question, which was the Google document. Like I said, it's going to be first come, first serve, and the first person who gets there obviously gets the first spot. Now, depending on how many I can take, depends on how many people who I can have help out that week. Like I said, I'm doing this project alone. I'm managing this project alone. I've got my friends from my guild wanting to help out within the raids itself, but on the project side, or the spreadsheet side, sorry, and everything else, that's just me. So I'm pretty much doing this on my own here with the whole bring people in and stuff like that. We're going to try and take as many as we can. Okay, there is going to be set eye levels to which you can do. For example, if we were doing Tumus Sogaris, so Sokageris or Sargeris, close enough, we would normally people would ask for 9, 10 item level curve. We just want you to bring 8, 85 to 90 with a decent knowledge of at least one boss, and that doesn't even have to be the first boss. You could just go in, oh, I know kill Jaden normal. That's grand. Thank well done for you. You can join. Okay. This is for people who have never been in a good raiding environment, start having a feel of what a good raiding environment is, and maybe gain some experience, courage, stuff along those lines, to maybe seek out a guild for their level and start progressing with them, and hopefully get into a raiding environment where they can start going off. I've done normal now. Maybe I should start getting a toe into heroic. Maybe I've done heroic. Maybe I should get a toe into mythic. That sort of thing. It's for for people to start pushing those boundaries. Not for people who have pushed them and are just looking for an easy clear, but for people who haven't even thought about pushing them, to start pushing their boundaries, to start doing the harder content that they know they can do, but haven't had the courage to do. What realm and region is this? Now, the region at the moment is EU. Okay? That's because, well, I'm not US. I live in the United Kingdom. It is always raining over here, so that's how I know that. So I apologize for that. If you are looking for, if you are in US and you are looking for something similar to this, there's a good guild called a Reddit Disposia. They do pretty much the exact same thing, although they've done it a lot longer than me. I say a hell of a lot longer, if a year longer. They started this a year ago. And they've gone ahead and theirs kicked off massively. Okay? So if you are US, I say US Horde, they are US Horde, go do that. But as a EU, I am EU Alliance. Okay? I will want to start expanding it to EU Horde if I can. Because me and a few of my friends who are doing this are leveling up Horde characters as we speak, and we are going to start gearing them and stuff like that, and that's basically our own time really to start bringing the community raids to the Horde side. Okay, that's it for the questions that I got from you guys as a response. I know it wasn't a lot of questions, but depending on how many people actually looked at it on the WoW forums or the Silver Moon forums and stuff like that, depends on how many questions I can get. Hopefully, you guys, people share this and reach, and so it reaches a lot more people. But there is a few questions which I have been asked by my guild to cover. And especially for people who, because these raids will be streamed, so people can just go, oh look, these guys are actually pretty good, they're not shit, well done. And so they get a bit of courage and go, oh, maybe I'll sign up and stuff like that. So these raids will be streamed, they will be recorded for funny moments and stuff like that. There's a few things that they want to tell people. The first things first, if you are not sure on your class, spec, rotation, talent choices, stuff like that, we have pretty much every class spec person in this guild. If you have any questions regarding your class spec and your spec and stuff like that, all you need to do is just ask and we will help you. We will sit you down in a one-on-one situation and take as much time as you need so you can get that class right, give you a basic rotation to follow, give you a basic guide to follow, stuff like that. Okay, then the last thing I want to talk about is what is in it for you guys. Now, obviously, people would say, well, they're getting a boost from this. They're getting technically a run, a normal run out of this. Well, yeah, but that's to bring the community together. This is something I want to do for you guys as a person, not as as the community. So what I'm going to do is in these streams that I'm going to do of the community raids, in these communities as well, is I'm going to do some small giveaways, okay? So those are going to be from my own money, so it's not going to be done all the time. It's going to be whenever I can, and what those giveaways are going to consist of is either a free month of WoW time, some EU Battle.net pennies, maybe a free T-shirt with says "I love the community" on it. Make you look weird. The picture of my bare face on it. Okay, that's what I think. Actually, that's what I want to do, and that's what I am going to do in these community runs, right? But anyway, guys, if you've watched till the end of this video, thank you very much. You guys are fantastic. If you want more of these community runs, please like and subscribe down below. Share this video out so more people on the WoW community can see it. Okay, guys, and just really, guys, please be patient until I'm done with this. It's going to take me a little bit of a while. I am working on this at least most of my time now. Well, since I don't work at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I am working on this on most of my time now, so hope you guys are patient. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the community runs. See ya!